Hey guys, today is September 30th. It's crazy, it's already in September, or the end of September. But here is your September newsletter. So real quickly, I want to talk about 3 different highlights that we've had throughout this month. And then secondly, talk a little bit about 3 different prayer requests that we have heading into October. So number 1, I want to talk about in general our after-school program. We have seen a tremendous growth in the number of students that we have. So at the end of August, we just started. We had a couple of kids here and there. We've grown from about 10 to 12 to having at least 25 students one day. So it's been really cool to see how God continues to bring the right people along, continues to help us build relationships with new parents, and to continue to help us to build stronger relationships with our local schools here. As a real quick update of what we've been doing, I myself have been helping a lot with the fractions and the math with a lot of the students during homework time. And then when we transition to centers, which is kind of a new format for us, big part of what Shelby's been doing is designing the curriculum. I have been doing a fantasy football center for the last 4 weeks. So we created fantasy football teams. We've also done some fun football training things and also played a few games of flag football. So it's been a lot of fun in that way for me. Shelby did Hispanic Heritage Month where our kids learned Spanish. They also ate some foods. They had one of their favorite times of the week was Taste Test Wednesday, where they would taste a lot of different things, whether it's different candies, sodas, tamales, a lot of things that they wouldn't normally have. So it was really cool to kind of have those centers where we transition now. We do them every 4 weeks. So this week I started Money Matters, doing a lot on financial literacy. And my lovely wife, Shelby, has been doing a center on fall. So doing a lot of the fun fall things to do. So that's been a lot of fun. Highlight number 2. We had the opportunity to continue to share Christ with our students. So obviously, all of the things that we do, whether it's our after-school program, whether it's different outreaches, the point is to point people to God. Because without pointing people to God, then what's the point of everything else that we're doing? So Shelby does a great job as campus pastor of continuing to pastor our students and to lead them closer and closer to Jesus. So every Tuesday, we do a prayer time. Sometimes we do prayer requests. Sometimes we just do a song. Shelby really felt led to kind of extend it a little bit, have some time where they can just kind of sit and reflect. And then it prompted her to ask our students if they wanted to have Jesus in their heart. And 14 different students gave their lives to Jesus, which is an awesome praise report. We are so excited for what God is doing. We're excited for all of our kids wanting to make that decision for Christ. And also, that's a huge thank you to you guys who make this happen. So thank you guys so much. And we know that the kingdom of God is better because of it. Now, number 3, we had a work day at the tavern. Our church does these every once in a while where instead of doing a full-blown service, we will do kind of a serve day. So we had a short devotional, sang a song or two, and then we got some work done at the tavern. We continue to be very, very close to finishing up the tavern renovations. Right now we have the plumbing kind of good to go, and we are working on raising money for our storefront. So we thank you guys so much for all those that contributed, whether that's through OCMN or the Time Apart, which it was the women's women project for this year is helping raise money for the storefront. We are truly grateful for that. And most importantly, things are going to look so much different. I can't wait for those days where I can provide jobs for my high schoolers, especially those that you could tell really need a job because they're not sure if they have food on the table or they're not sure if they can figure out housing. I would love to help them in any way possible. to provide them, whether it's jobs, whether it's even supporting them and figuring out housing, whatever that may look like. So thank you guys so much. I want to talk about real quick 3 different prayer requests. Number 1, this is obviously the big one. Pray for Shelby and our new baby to be. Shelby's due date is October 18th. So hopefully by our next newsletter, I'll be talking about our family of 4, post a picture of our little bean. So obviously right now she's 37 weeks pregnant, and pray that things continue to progress nice and smoothly, that labor and delivery causes no major issues or anything like that. So that's number 1. Number 2, pray for our students that gave their lives to Christ. Obviously, when you give your life to Christ, a lot of challenges may come. And also, in general, like they have a target on their back now. So I pray that God continues to be with them and continues to reveal himself through them, and that they continue to thrive in an environment where they aren't expected to. And last but not least, pray for our Tavern Breakthrough Buckeye fundraising campaign. We are launching officially tomorrow a matching campaign where we're looking to raise $20,000. Which will double your impact to $40,000. I pray that you guys will consider how you will be a part of this, whether that's doing a Facebook fundraiser. We would love for you to take on that, whether that's you want to donate through your church, because the Tavern Coffee House is a 501c3, or you can look at other ways to get involved, whether that's praying directly for the Tavern Coffee House that God will continue to provide the funds, or it's volunteering your time. So whatever it may look like for you, I pray that you consider coming alongside this amazing project, because we are ready to see a breakthrough in the Buckeye neighborhood, and we would love for you guys to be a part of that breakthrough. Also, as a side note, I haven't fully announced this through the Tavern social media and everything like that, but if you give $1,000 or more, or you run a Facebook fundraiser for $1,000 or more, you will have your name as part of the Wall of Champions that we will have at the Tavern. And also, we'll throw in free coffee as an added thank you. So we really appreciate you guys. We love every single one of you. Let us know how we can pray for you. I'll also just give a side note, if we're a little aloof, whether it's giving out thank yous, whether it's reaching out through email and such, I do apologize. Obviously, we'll have a lot going on in October, but I will try my best to continue to connect with you guys. And also, when our baby is born, look for an email, look for an announcement somewhere. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next month.